Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session with Stocks Number Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Hey guys, good current time is 7:50, 7:51, depending on where you are. All right, we are on Tuesday. Okay, it should be a good day today. We have some news for CAD at 8:30, and then some red folder news throughout the day. We'll update you on that. Guys, make sure to check the description box, not a buy or sell channel here. We are here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. Any trades taken upon yourself. Okay, try not to risk more than 1%. Obviously, scalping can be very volatile during these times. Okay. Also, guys, check out the link in the description box. Okay. If you guys are looking for a broker, make sure to check out HankoTrade. Okay. If you already have one, don't worry about it. You can open up a demo account, see how it works for you. And if not, then just find one that works best. Okay. So, guys, current time 7:50 here. We're gonna look at gold. All right, and Nasdaq. Okay, or US 30, one of the two. We'll decide after we chart up gold, and then coming into market open, we will look at one of the two as well. All right, so let's get down to business here, guys. Current time 7:50. We got the new hourly 8 a.m. opening up here, and we do have some news coming into play at that time. All right, so let's get ready to rock here. All right, start to do our top downs. I see a nice little rejection area, and this has been like this for quite some time. Just update this. Okay, so we're gonna have daily resistance. Okay, I'm looking at a daily support level just right below here. Okay. All right, and we're gonna go to our 4-hour, guys. Just top down daily, 4-hour, hourly, 15-minute, right into our trading. Okay. Looking for our 4-hour support. Okay, and looking for our 4-hour resistance, which is just right above here. You can see it would have been this general mark right here, but you can see it's pushed back down. Multiple levels have closed below here. Okay, and so this is going to be the 4-hour resistance. Go to the hourly now. Okay, looking good here. All right, that's a nice bottom wick. Okay, so 1-hour support. And guys, you can go at the bodies too. You know, bodies are the candle close, and then it's the wicked's last place price has been. All right, so it's whatever you want to feel more comfortable with. However, your bias is towards trading itself. Here's a 1-hour resistance. Okay, let's go take a look at the 15. All right, you can see if we start to break below here, guys, this is the key. This was once hourly. Let's move this over here. I'm going to take a look at the 15-minute support level. We're just starting to break this right now. One sec, guys. Okay, 15-minute support. Let's take a look at our resistance now. You can see the sideways consolidation. That's what I mean, guys. I'm telling the members here that Tuesday can be one of those days where it's, you know, a lot of head fakes. All right, and you can see why the last little bit on the 15-minute time frame, just pure consolidation, waiting for probably 8:30. All right, and we'll take a look at the 5, and then go from here. Okay, and this is what we're going to work with. You can see we have some nice hourlies, and then if we start to break, guys, we have some nice momentum to the upside. Okay, and if we do start to break below, you can see we have some lower body structure here. Okay, along with some wick at the low of 1773.9, 1774 area. Okay. So let's just give gold some time here. All right, still right before the hourly. We're at 77 and 75 is where a 20 pip box. Just going to consolidate it. All right, and then go from there. All right, so let's take a peek now at what do you guys want to do here, Nasdaq or US 30, guys? Zoom, guys, let us know here. Okay, got through it off the bat. I want to see if I can get at least 10. Okay, Nasdaq is winning, guys. Let's do a Nasdaq top-down analysis here. All right, give me 1 second. Let's head up and check out Nasdaq. All right. Look at the daily here. All right, here we go. Pretty far move. Just keep it close. It's just below. Okay, so you're going to use this level right here for a daily. All right, and we'll take a peek now at our support level. Just holding below here for daily, guys. We're right in the middle. I know it's a far ways away, but again, we have 4 hour in between there. So we're going to watch and see. We're right at now. If we take a peek to the left, a nice 4 hour structure here. Okay. Update that a bit. All right. 4 hour resistance, guys. Perfect. Always look to the left, okay? You guys cannot find any structure base. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys understand this by now, but always look to the left. Okay. So this is far. You can see the daily resistance I've drawn a little bit higher here. Okay, so we're still going to work within our 4 hour resistance, and I can also see a nice 4 hour support starting to hold. Okay. Okay, and a nice consolidation move right now. You can see on the 4 hour guides, nothing has happened since 5 a.m. this morning, and even 1. It's just been solid up and down. Nothing has broke the level of roughly 13,615 or above the highs, 13,700. Okay, so let's take a peek at this as on the hourly. Okay, so we're going 1 hour support. Okay, see nice hourly resistance right in here. Okay, let's take a peek now at the 15. Our 15-minute resistance right to the left here. Okay. It's around 36,060. Okay, and then you have your high 13,668. Okay. Let's take a look on the 5. Okay, nice sell-off starting to form here. You can see the rejection coming in. All right. And then we're just going to watch and see how this is going to move. Okay, so 5-minute resistance. You can even bring this down a little bit lower if you'd like. All right, and then I'm going to have a nice 5-minute support level right in the structure. Okay, so now we're just waiting here patiently for the next big moves to happen. Okay, you can see nice parallel channel starting to form here. Okay, talked about bouncing off that trend. We're coming to a nice little support area. Okay, a lot of buyers have stepped in here once before, and you can see they're trying to do this again. Okay, just see an entry here. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, sit tight. 8 a.m. now is just starting to open up here. Okay, let's take a look at gold here too. All right, you can see slowly starting to form a little bit of cell structure here. All right. So we're just going to watch and see this consolidation. All right. Okay, so if today's one of those sit and wait days, guys, it's going to happen like that. All right. Same thing happened yesterday. We probably waited about 15 minutes before we saw something. All right, so we're going to just watch and see how this 8 a.m. new hourly 5-minute close. Okay, so now you can see Nasdaq is approaching a nice little key area right here. I want to see it bounce off here. I'm just going to hold that support because you can see on previous structures once acting as nice resistance. Okay, I'm going to take a look at gold here too. A little bit of indecision, consolidation. Okay, guys, we're going to go over some news here. Just about 2 seconds. Just want to see how this minute closes here, guys. Okay, so look at gold finding that level of support. It always kind of happens like this, guys. We're slowly starting to bounce. Okay, in and out of this consolidation, there is still a nice little trend. Ronaldo, you grab the membership. Should be a video, okay, to show you how to grab in the Discord. If not, one of the admins will help you in 2 seconds, okay? Am I expecting gold to go up, guys? I'm not too sure here. I'm just going to be patiently waiting. I know that Tuesdays can be a kick in the nuts kind of day. I've had this happen many times, so I'm just going to be a little bit more patient than not, all right? If it does go up, guys, we're looking at a break of probably 77, all right? So let's just watch and see here. We've already been in a buy this morning. We scalped the pips. You guys can see it in our Telegram for about 30 pips from 75. Okay, it's still holding strong here. Okay, remember we do have news coming in at 8:30, which is probably a good time now to go and check it out. All right, so this is 8:30 here. Okay, it's all Canadian news, so CPI, 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 CPI. Okay, so core price index. Okay, consumer price index, you can see it. So consumer price account for the majority of overall inflation. All right. Is important for currency valuation because rising prices lead the central bank to interest rates out of respect to their inflation containment mandate. Right, and you can see, guys, that the last July around 20th was negative. It's the first one in the last 5 attempts. All right, so sorry, not attempts, sorry, but releases. So let's just wait and see here. We got 17 minutes until this is going to happen. Sorry, about maybe 25, my bad. And there's going to be 4 folders here. Okay. So we want to take a look at USD CAD here. We'll take a peek how it is. All right, maybe a little bit leading into 825, but you know, if not, then we're just going to stick on Nasdaq and gold. Okay. You can see same things happening with Nasdaq here. Nice little support starting to hold. That's what I'm talking about on Tuesdays here. It can be a little bit choppy. We're just going to see how we're going to get this move. So let's take a look at the RSI here. Okay, just add a 50 line. Okay, and we'll take a look at the 9 and the 200. Okay, so you can see the 200, we've just made a nice little bounce off of it. Okay, getting rejected around the 9. All right, looking like potential might sell off, coming back down to that 15-minute support, but we'll have to watch and see here. Okay, that's for NAS. And you can see gold is starting to push back down as well. Probably waiting till about 8:15. Okay, let's go take a look at the DXY here, guys, too. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice divergence on the DXY, guys. So it doesn't really mean too much, but you can start to see that, you know, we're starting to make a nice little uptrend here. All right, and then the RSI is kind of cooling off. Okay, so I do expect this to, you know, potentially maybe get back down to that, and then right around here, 106.8. Okay, all right. If not, they're going to just pick up more volume here, judging from the hourly, and you know, get maybe past the highs, and then we might tap 107. Okay, this is a lot of momentum here, guys. You can see there's a lot of pressure being pushed back down here. This is a lot of, you know, there's divergence even on the hourly. Okay, so let's watch and see. They might tap 107 and then sell it off here, but it'll be really interesting to see how the DXY is going to move. Okay, so the target is obviously 107 if it's going to continue. Okay, and then we have a nice target level, 106.745. Okay, we're 106.8, I would say, even, as I mentioned before. And then we'll take a look at the 15. Okay, so we're just going to add this alarm here for the bullish movement. For the bearish movement. Okay, guys, so let's take a peek now at everything else here. We just got everything looking good. I'm just going to set a little bit of alarms just below as well. And then we have some push movement here if we go bullish. Okay, so we got alarm set. Everything's looking pretty good. You see Nasdaq is starting to hold a little bit of that trend. Right, it's on the 15. Let's take a look at the 5. All right, starting to push up into that consolidation top area at that 1365 mark. Okay, you can see that gold is starting to rise. Okay, looking pretty good. All right, so everything's kind of flipping bullish here. Right, we've got a nice bullish trend on a lot of commodities right now, coming in from the bottom. All right, so we're gonna watch and see right here how we're gonna get this push. Okay, oil's pushing up, guys. So there's a nice opportunity coming near 90, but nothing really closed below. So it's still continuing. Nice bullish momentum here, and gold is starting to follow the same way. All right, if we do get a little push up here, we're going to see if we can get a close above. Okay, which will be a nice little double bottom here, bottom, bottom for the continuation, and we're going to see the rise. Okay, so watch right here. Okay, don't just enter in on impulse. You have about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to see if we're going to get above close that 77 mark. Okay, this will be 78. Okay, and you can see it's right at the top wick. Okay, here we go. See if Goldie's going to close above and make a nice little push. All right, so watch for the wick down here. Okay, just starting to form right now. We need volume to really close above here. All right. It's a critical level, 78, 77. Okay, right before 1780 mark, which is just above this structure right here. And you can see that if we do continue to push, right, that's the resistance, 79.3. We also have a nice resistance area here at that 1780 mark. Okay. Okay, so the DXY is holding. Let's take a peek. There's gold. Okay, let's go take a peek at the DXY here real quick. Okay, Nasdaq push, getting a little bit of resistance here. Okay, and then you can see the sellers are starting to form. When we talk about that divergence here a little bit, okay, we're starting to get that sell-off. Okay, and now we're going to see if we're going to have a continuation. Okay, so we're still waiting for this 815 candle to close here. You can see that the DXY is starting to dump. All right. You can see GU starting to have a nice little push. Okay. Goldie's not closed above just yet. It just kind of had an impulse. Nasdaq is getting a little bit of a push here. You can see that gold got rejected. Remember I talked about a little bit of a wick, so give it some time. Here's the new candle. All right. We're going to see if it's going to close above and have a nice little continuation. Okay, so you're getting a little bit of a attempt to hold here. In this scenario, guys, if you're unfamiliar, if you're unsure, you can go in with a smaller lot size, like a 0.1, 0.05. Okay, whatever you like to do. You can see that it is starting to push up here. It made a nice little break, okay, above the previous structure, and it's starting to push up to the upside here. Okay, We're going to watch and see. This is a nice resistance area right here coming on gold. And we're just getting past that hourly here, okay? Okay, let's take a look at Nasdaq now. All right, guys, so you can see Nasdaq is just pumping, okay? Continuing on that trend, looking pretty strong here. Okay, have a nice resistance rate. I'm just going to upgrade this to the 6.6. Okay, let's take a look at GU here based out of consolidation. Nice big bullish break on GBP USD, guys. Okay, coming from the bottom here, pretty strong. All right, so if gold wants to follow GU, if they are correlated today, gold might get a little push as well. Okay, so big move, guys. Okay, and you can see that Nasdaq is right at that critical point. Still holding that trend here, guys. I'm looking for maybe a little bit of a short opportunity. Gold is not closing above here. You can see it started to push and getting a little bit pushed down now. So I told you guys maybe a little bit of a feeler lot. Okay, to check it out. We're coming to some news. Now, gold will get affected by Canadian news here, okay? It's a red folder, so everything will probably be a little bit affected, judging based on CAD, okay, obvious. So, but again, Canadian news is correlated with some other commodities, not too many indices, okay? So just we'll watch and see how it's going to go. For example, oil would be heavily correlated with CAD, okay? So I'm looking for maybe a little bit of a short opportunity coming in here, and the reason why, okay, is you know, you can see that we're coming to that 13,666, all right, roughly 0.5 area, and we've had a nice little rejection there before. So don't just sell right now. We're going to watch and see what kind of candle is going to pump up, and then we can update our stop loss accordingly. Okay, you can see that gold did actually, you know, hold a little bit strong here. Okay, it's just getting a little rejection at that 79 mark. A little bit of a push down, okay? There's no real volume here. You know, a lot of resistance coming in. Okay, looking pretty strong here. It was looking pretty strong here, and then you can see it's starting to get a little bit of that rejection. So if you guys are not comfortable with that, you know, you don't need to be in it. All right, we're just going to watch and see coming in for that 8:30, which is about, give it 2 more candles, and it's going to be that time, okay? And see what I mean, guys? You can see that it is starting to push back down, testing the overall resistance, okay, that hourly. So here we go, we're just going to take a watch. Here's the new 5-minute candle, guys. Okay, so it just started this off right before that 6.6. You can see it's selling off at this pressure right here so far, okay? So let's just watch. Okay, so just under 4 minutes now coming in. Okay, so let's take a look at Goldie pushing back down. See what I mean? Okay, so there's the DXY crossing too. We'll take a look at that. So it's still looking all right if you guys are still holding it. It's not like completely sold off, bound to this trend. Okay, but you can see now it's starting to get into a little bit of drawdown if you had to grab this and didn't secure. Okay, so that move is a little bit delayed. You know, impulsive move here, and you shouldn't be down if you guys are still holding by much at all. It's, you know, I mentioned to you, look for a smaller lot size. Okay, and you can see that it's starting to push back into probably bouncing off this trend here and then make its next big move. Okay, so there's US 30 here. It's trying to move a little bit. You can see that gold is pushing down near that trend. Okay, GU and gold are generally correlated, but times then you can see that GU is very bullish right now. Okay, and we're just waiting for everything to follow suit. Okay, so you can see Nasdaq is starting to push up. Okay, a lot of indecision right now, guys. Just give it some time here, about 2 more minutes. It's been pretty choppy so far. Okay, you can see the gold, but so I told you, wait until gold. You can see why. Right back down to that trend, guys. See what I mean? So you can see right back down, following that trend. Okay, gonna come, maybe look at maybe a little M pattern here. Nice resistance coming from the overall trend. Okay, rejection. At 77, now we're gonna come to our 15 minutes for. So right back down in here, okay? And it'll be a nice little move coming in for that 8:30 time. Okay, so let's just get rid of this, move it for now. If you guys grabbed it, you know, hopefully you guys are not still holding. Okay, I didn't actually grab in on that. I got out just before it kind of dumped right around here. I did a $0.11 move. Okay, and luckily we got out faster than this candle dropped. Okay, so here we go, coming back down to 75 here. Big sell-off coming in right before news, guys. All right. Okay, so we're right back down, guys. This is the original entry that we had in the Discord. Okay, at 75. Okay, here we go. Let's just watch and see. New candle coming in for 8:30, guys. Always watch news here, okay? Always watch news. Okay, so when we're talking about this, we're at 75. Okay, so pushing right back in. Let it do its thing, guys. You can see this is erratic behavior right before market open. Is pushing and pulling right outside of structure here. Okay, let's take a look at that DXY here, see what that alarm was. See Nasdaq push right back down. Shit, just missed it by a little bit. Okay, you can see the Nasdaq broke down. That divergent plate did follow suit. Okay, so you can see here that price is starting to, FOMO, a lot of buyers stepping in on the dollar. Okay, very strong, and then you can see it started to get rejected and started to sell off. You got a little bit of rejection here. Nasdaq pushed right back down, so you can see it was the right area, just off by a little bit. Okay, off by a little bit. I think 6-7 pips. Still holding strong here. Let's take a look at gold. Look at this, right back up on that trend, guys. Okay, so if we're not comfortable with this, you can see, let's take a look at Nasdaq, still holding in that trend here. US 30 I think was a little bit better. You can see that it had a nice push and pull movement here. All right, you can see that oil is getting right at that almost 90 area. Okay, so let's punch in 90. You can see we're right around on oil. Okay, nothing is closed below just yet, a little bit of a wicks. We're going to see how it's going to move. Okay, Dow's selling off. Gold is still a little push back down above that trend. Okay, and then you got the Nasdaq hold here. Let's focus on gold just because the news here coming up. All right, you can see that we have at 8:30 just for guys signing in. All right, should be really interesting. 4 folders here. This could be a lot of erratic behavior. Sorry guys, did not mean to do that. No, we're not going to do UCAD. Okay, we're not going to do it. I'm just going to watch and see. Okay, so here we go on gold. So this is going to be probably impacted by this 8:30 news that's happening. So let's just watch and see this roll. Okay, not too much. Okay, not much impact here. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Nothing really either. Let's take a look at CAD. See how that kind of moved. Big sell-off here, guys, right below that 29,000 mark. You can start coming right back to this overall wick. Okay, so big drop here on CAD. All right, everything, it's breaking the higher time frame trend, guys. Structure support is good, and it's still selling off. Okay, and you can see that gold is starting to decrease in value as well. Okay, so we're going to watch and see if we're going to break below that 74.50 mark. So if we do break 74.5, okay, we can see we're making a nice little sell structure coming in on here. Don't enter in right now, guys. This is not something where you just impulsively buy or sell. We go based on structure, okay? So when it gets here, we're going to watch and see. because I have 7.5 as a buy up area, so we're gonna watch. Oh, guys, there it is. Look at that big drop there, guys. Big break of that hourly support. Whew. Guys, that's a big drop on gold here. Okay, that's a very big drop on gold. Hourly support. Okay, you can see it's still selling off, guys. That's a big drop here. Okay, I missed that, but I was in oil. Okay, I was in the oil trade. Starting to drop here. Okay, that's the one that I was in. So gold and oil, everything is starting to sell off here, guys. Gold was a beast of a move here. Wow. Okay, so let's monitor this here. We'll take a look at the Dow in a second. So I told you guys to watch until news. Okay. And then you can see that impulse drop. So that's a nice sell here. Got to the low of the 71 mark. Okay, you can see to the below structure here. A little bit of a short-term move. Okay, and you can see, look at this, guys. So this is an impulsive news move. Look at this thing. Wow. Look at that piece of shit. Pardon my français, but guys, look at that thing. Wow. Mm-hmm. I think they can probably maybe fill this eventually, but let's watch and see here. So this is not even 8:30, guys. Has not even closed. Okay. I told you guys Tuesdays. I did mention, if you guys were at the beginning of the call, the Tuesdays can be the worst days of the whole week. Wow. Okay, Nasdaq selling off here. Big dump on Nas. Okay, everything is still selling off. US 30 is probably following suit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, oil's following suit too, still in the sell pressure. All right, we're going to see if gold is going to short again. Okay, give us some time. Okay, as I exited pretty much every position that I was in. Now we're going to watch and see. Take a sell on gold right now. I'd give it a second here. Let's watch until 8:45. I did mention to you, like straight up, Tuesdays are the worst days from what I've seen. Okay, so let's just watch and see. I want to see the DXY here for a second here. Look at GU guys sold off. All right. See the DXY looking like it's starting to maybe sell off here. That 106.8 is starting to act as a key structure support level. Okay, so let's just watch and see if this thing's going to continue. Okay, let's just get out of that trap. Okay, so at this point, guys, it's a very tough move and decision to figure out what we're doing here. A lot of times they do fill these wicks. Okay, so it's our job to just watch and see if structure is going to get rejected here, coming from that 15-minute was one support. Okay, you can see here to the right, and it had a massive break of structure, which will allow follow through for the next couple of candles to maybe fill this. If not, guys, 7.5 was the next opportunity for the best buy continuation here. Okay, 17.75 probably flat. Okay, so if we're not going to get that, then we're just going to sit back and watch how everything's going to go. Okay. And let's take a look at Nasdaq too. Big sell-off on Nasdaq, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Give you an idea, you're stuck at gold from 1792. Don't want to sound kind of rude when we say this, but you should probably use a stop loss. That's the idea that I would say. But again, to each their own. Okay, and you can see that gold is starting to sell. Let's see if you're going to fill that wick, or if it's going to hold that 7.5 area. Okay, so you can see what's happening here, getting a little bit shot back down. Okay, let's take a look at Nasdaq here. Okay, so we're pushing into a nice area on Nasdaq. I'm just going to remove this. You can see that this is a heavy consolidation zone here. Okay, so here we got 840, guys. Let's take a look at 845 now. That's going to be our key area for everything we're working with here. Okay. Take a look at gold here again. So slowly, surely starting to fill that wick to the downside. I'm not convinced 100% that this will get filled here. I do think they will eventually fill it, but we'll watch and see. Good old Tuesdays. Okay, so gold breaks above 75 here. That's all I'll look to take the entry. Let's watch and see here. All right, here we go. Let's watch. Okay, so we're pushing right back in. I'm just going to remove this, guys. This is like acting as a nice area before, but now it's just kind of like a eyesore. So we're just going to watch without the consolidation trap. Okay, let's go take a peek at Nasty here. Everything is just consolidating. Nasdaq was the best play of the day. All right. Same with US 30 here. GU was actually really nice as well. You can see that GBP USD had a nice little bullish move and then a little bit of retracement here. Okay. Okay, so we're right in consolidation. You see that gold is getting pushed back down here. Everything is just wicking to the downside and to the upside. This is a trap city here for gold. Okay, you can see that US 30 was a beautiful sell here, guys. You know, Nasdaq was beautiful as well. Nice continuations. Big moves here, guys. All right. So let's watch 8:45. This is in about 2 minutes. This is the time that I'm really looking for right now. Just give it 15 minutes past news. That's, you know, kind of the new rule that I like to follow here. If we don't do anything on news, give it 5, maybe 15 minutes. Okay. It'll really help with your overall impulsiveness. Okay. And you guys got to follow and stick by your own rules. Okay, so we are getting some impulsiveness here. Let's take a look at Nasdaq as well. Okay, still pushing down. And we got about 1 minute, guys. Okay, everything is just impulsive right now. Let's take a look at GU here. You can see it's starting to push back up. So gold may correlate with GBP USD. We'll watch and see. Okay, and you can see that DXY is slowly starting to sell off here, guys. Okay. Here's that 8:45 movement. You're going to start to see some more volume push into these instruments. All right, it's the last 15 minutes before the overall new 4-hour candle, guys. So this is a big time here. Okay, GU is pushing up. Let's see Nasdaq. Let's see gold here. Okay, a lot of impulsive moves here, guys. This is just god awful right now. So let's just take a peek. We'll focus on Nasdaq. Okay. I think Nas made his move, so I might think we might get a little bit more bullish volume stepping in. Okay. Gold is getting a little bit of liquidity push. Okay, oil is still actually having that nice continuation. US 30 was the best move of the day, guys. You can see oil selling off too. This was the best play of the day right here, guys, US 30. Okay, we missed it. Okay, generally, I actually like doing US 30 closer to before market open. All right. The reason why is Nasdaq generally has a lot of earnings reports here on big tech, which has a lot of volume. Okay. So you can see here that, if we had got that US 30 sell, it would have been perfect, guys. Right around here, I guarantee we got out that structure break. You could have maybe gone about maybe 20, 30 pips. Okay. I think it's going to come back down and get to this general area right here before having its next move. Okay, so beautiful, continuing to sell down here. There it is. And you can see we're pushing right back in on here. Beautiful continuation, guys. Guys, I'm going to get a refill of coffee before the news is starting to pump in. Sorry, not news, but the new 4 hour. So I'll be right back here. We're going to leave it on, we can leave it on US 30, see how it's going to move. Okay. Going to add in some demand here. And we're going to see what we're going to get on this big US 30. Okay. You can see that gold sold off, guys, starting to fill that wick here. Everything is starting to retrace back down now. Okay, you can see that gold pushing, little rejection at that 17, 74, 75 area, trying to push back down. Okay, and you can see that Nasdaq is still continuing to sells as well. Okay. Okay, and then you can see a nice little hoarder block right here in terms of demand. So guys, give me 2 seconds here. I'll be right back. All right, and we will continue with the session. All right, guys, so perfect. Nice cup of Java here running. All right, you can see that US 30 bounced there, still holding. All right, you can see that, let's take a look at oil. Still selling off here, guys. Oil was the play of the day so far besides US 30 here. Nice little inverted M pattern. Continue for about 50 pips here, continuing to dump. Okay, let's take a look now. That's about 60 pips now running. Big move here. Okay, you can see US 30 is getting a little bit of support. Goldie's pushing back down too. Okay, so that 75 did not have any continuations on it. It was just kind of impulsive and did not have an actual drop. Okay. Mark the stop loss and target for entering the trade. You guys can judge based on your stop loss on your accounts. Okay, kind of always done that. If you want the stop loss and stuff like that, unfortunately the Zoom and everything else, that's where we put that in there, right? So, for example, you want to have your stop loss on gold. Okay, give yourself, at least a 20 to 30 pip stop loss, because you can see the erratic behavior on gold. All right, and then so 74.50. Maybe come up to 76.50, give yourself a 20 pip, which would be right around this area right here, okay? Okay, and you can see that Nasdaq is still holding that trend right here, starting to push. Nice big move. Okay, so my main focus right now is the new 4-hour switch. Okay. Okay, big dump off, guys. Beautiful sub continuation. Okay, and you can see that gold is still starting to sell off a little bit, getting in that hold around that 73 area. Let's take a look at gold here on the 15. Okay, so look at this. Nice bearish sell off here, flag pattern, and then you have your continued sell here for that wick fill, but it has not dropped below and held below that 73.25 area, which is to the left the structure here. That's why you're getting a little bit of wick down here. Okay, so let's just watch and see. Looking nice here still. I think gold can still probably break, but we're gonna have to wait for a confirmation close below. All right, you can see it's already wick down, so let's just see if that next candle is going to open up above or below it. And you can see US 30 is still selling off here, guys. Okay, guys, so you can see that they are picking up some volume here. Okay, bouncing in and out. We're going to see what kind of move we're going to get. Tammy, congratulations. Just $12 shy of 1K. So just walk away from the stream now. That'll be your best bet to continue the consistency. Okay, so gold is still selling off here, guys. You can see nice continuation. They're trying to still break that. Here's that 855 candle. Okay, that new 5-minute candle right before the new 4-hour. So here we go. Nice little trend starting to hold. All right, this is going to be, they break this wick, guys, right here. You can see it's going to start to fall, but, you know, I still think if they find the volume here, all right, looking for that 75 opportunity for the continuation. If not, they're just going to continue to fill this wick, break this key structure to the left, okay, and then it's going to start to fall as it's starting to do right now. Okay, so US 30 bouncing. Oil still selling off, guys. Big move. All right. Okay, I want to see Nasdaq too. You can see we just pierced through here, punched right through where it's helping that hourly support. So I'm going to erase this here, guys. Shot right through that zone. That's what we're working with right now. Okay, so I'm watching Nasdaq here. Dave, I tried to take a new prop from past phase one yesterday, so good so far. Okay. Christoph, just watch the stream, my man. Okay? Probably the best way to do it. Okay, so I'm looking for potentials right on Nasdaq here coming in that new 4 hour, guys. Okay. I think these indices, can be still bullish here for a little bit short term. Okay, but you can see the 15-minute resistance zone to the hourly. That's a double rejection here. Rejection. We looked for a secondary sell right up here. Okay, it just didn't come to that area. It closed a little bit below at that 660. Okay, so we're going to watch and see how this is moved. It's going to sell off, or if we're going to have this continuation right now. Okay. If Nasdaq holds above here, guys, I might take a short-term buy on Nas. Okay, that's coming off of a nice little demand area. Let's watch and see here. Okay, so it's a strong candle, guys. I'm watching for that candle close here. Nice continued downtrend. Still in that short position here, okay? So I'm going to remove this. So take a look at gold, guys, filling that wick to the bottom. Okay, no buyers anywhere in between. Okay, this is just a pure sell structure, wick fill, nice continuation. Beautiful sell off here, guys. Okay. Okay, so they just started to fill that wick. Let's watch and see now if we're going to get this continuation or if they're going to drop this. Okay, so they dropped below here. We're going to just add a support level right at that wick and then go from there. Okay, drop a little bit below. So this is the key area, guys, right here. So they've pushed this down 72. They can push this thing right back up. All right, no issues here. This wick fill, that's the liquidity they've grabbed, and they can push this right back up past that 75. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Oil is selling off, guys. We're running about 85 pips on that big move on oil. Okay, just FYI. Took a little time. We actually had 2 trades sent on oil beforehand. Okay, and they didn't reach those levels. There we go, guys. Now you can start to see what's going on here. Okay, let's take a look at Nasdaq. Still getting a little bit of close. It's holding that support level here. Okay, so we're going to watch and see how this is going to move now. Okay, so I'm in on a Nasdaq buy here. And from near the bottom. Okay, we're going to see if this is going to hold. Okay, so it's getting a little rejection here of the trend. We're going to see if it's going to hold. This is around the area that I was in on. Okay, 136, roughly 2-3, right against in this bullish candlestick here. Okay, so we're going to watch. GU and gold is flying here, guys. Look at GBP USD, big move, guys, big bullish move here. Okay, you can see Nasdaq's just a little bit of hold. Okay, and then you can see gold is starting to push back up here. Okay, so we'll erase this trend. And we're just going to watch and see on gold how it's going to move. Okay, so nice wick fill, and then the overall continuation. Okay, DXY is selling off here, guys. Remember I talked about the bullish move and then the bearish divergence here. There you go. Okay, nice sell. Okay. So go back and watch the stream, guys. If you guys understand what this was, this is just divergence on the DXY here. Okay, that's a lot of correlation was coming into play. You know, everything, gold started to dump off, okay, when you know, this was selling off too, so there wasn't much correlation in that. But in terms of GBP USD, guys, you can see DXY selling. Take a look at GU. Okay, big move on GBP USD coming from that sell-off. Okay, Nasdaq still trying to hold here. You can see there's gold, guys. I told you, as soon as they fill that wick, look at this thing, man, following GU right now to a T. That's a big move, guys. That's a big candlestick. That right there, that's a huge impulsive candle, guys. I told you, filled that wick and then it's having its continuation. Look at that, impulsive. Now we're going to see, here's the new candle, guys. And there we go. US 30 is starting to rise too. Okay. Big move on gold. Nasdaq starting to get a little bit of rejection here. Okay, we're going to watch and see how it's going to move. And then GU. Guys, if you want all buys or sell channel here, go to another one. Honestly, you guys can see what's the first one's education. Okay, if you don't appreciate that, which I know a lot of people do, but if you're just looking for your buy and sell signal, go sign up with one of the Telegram groups, you know, and go from there. All right, it says right in the description box, not this. If we decide to take buys here, we do. If we don't, then, you know, we're going to be sitting on the stream. All right. But if that's all you guys are here for, you know, I can tell probably that you guys are the ones that are keep flipping around, jumping from stream to stream to stream, looking for the best buys, sells, you know what I mean? Which I would rather learn how to trade myself than trying to learn how to do everything like that. So let's watch and see. Okay, so Goldie's still getting some rejection here. Okay. Okay, so Nasdaq you can see pushing back down. All right, still holding that key level support here. Let's watch and see how this move. Okay, you can see that Goldie's getting a little bit of rejection. Guys, oil just completed that move here. That's a 100 pip drop on oil. Okay. Big drop on oil, guys. So we're going to watch and see how everything else is going to play out. Okay, guys, so it's 9 o'clock now. All right, let's get ready to rock here. Let's see how everything's moving. Okay, we're going to take a look. We did Nasdaq before. You can see we do US 30 as well. All right, so let's take a peek here at what everything's going on here in terms of the likes, right? Cool, guys. 238 here. If you guys want me to do US 30, okay, US 30 was a nice move today, guys. Like you can see the sell-off and then the big buy is starting to happen here, coming out of that demand zone. It's probably on a 20 pip move. If you guys want me to do a top down on US 30, just smash the likes to 300. We got about almost 800 people in here. I got about 300 people on the Zoom. So if you guys want US 30 here, which I do think the Dow will have a big move today, all right, just smash those likes to 3, and then we'll start doing our top down, okay? US 30 was probably one of the best plays of the day today, guys. Clean structure break, beautiful setup here, and it sucks that we missed it. We're focusing on some other stuff, but that's how it is. I don't like having multiple charts, especially on YouTube, guys, just because the resolution is a bit tough. Because if we go high resolution, you guys are going to be delayed 30 seconds, which in trading, 30 seconds is a lot, right? So that's why, like I said, you got to lower the resolution just a bit to be able to give you guys a faster stream. So if you guys want the Dow, like I said, just smash these up and then we'll get ready to go started. And so we don't have to continue to walk. And there we go, 300 likes. Perfect, guys. So rock on. Thank you to you guys. All right. I want to give a shout out to Jan, Jan. I know you're probably watching the stream here. I really appreciate your review and your comment to us that you sent an email of. So Jan, if you're out there, shout out to you and thanks for tuning in. Okay. All right. Not Jan. So here we go, guys. Daily resistance here. Cool. And I appreciate you guys smashing those likes. All right. The session has been a bit slow today, all right? I know we got some bigger moves coming in on, gold and oil and stuff like that, but you can see that over a period of time, it just takes some time for these trades to develop. Okay, that's the thing that I've learned from doing this multiple times a week. You know what I mean? So, guys, you can see daily support and daily resistance. I'm not looking at something crazy right here, all right? My goal is to get the last, usually 6 candles. I'm doing the last 4 here just because of the time, 9/11 here. Oh, that's a horrible number to say. But anyways, let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, 1 second here. erase this and move on. You're forever loyal, Casper, my man. But the question is, are you loyal to oil? That is the key word right there. Are you loyal to oil? All right, 4 hour support. All right, nice hourly resistance coming in here. I am 14 hours out of Indian time, guys. Man, that's crazy. It's so confusing to me how I get people saying it's daytime, nighttime. I understand the time zone differences. Absolutely, I do understand that. But that is just, it's crazy to me. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, nice hourly resistance. Oil to oil, guys. We've been trading a lot of oil lately. That's why I like that saying. It's funny. So 1 hour resistance here. All right, coming for that hourly resistance, and now we're going to find our support level. Okay, so 1 hour support, and then we're going to work within. Okay, and then we're going to take a look at the 30-minute here. Actually, sorry, 15. All right, guys. So here we go. Nice quick rejection here. Okay, where's the key level? Okay, so I'm going to find that 15-minute support right here. Minute resistance. Okay, and we're just going to see how this is going to move now. Okay, here we go, guys. 9:15, looking good. Okay, so this is the new 15-minute candle here. Look at the volume. Okay, nice structure hold here. That would have been the trade that if we were watching it, guys, that we could have got that nice little sell right there. Remember, we're right back to where we just started. Okay. Remember, we talked about these buys here. This is sitting here green. This is exactly where we're back. Okay. All right, so nice little trend here. Let's see if we're going to hold. Okay, so now, guys, we're just going to watch and see this close here. I love it. There we go. Remember, that 75 buy. You guys should be banking on this trade. Banking. Hopefully. Supply turns into support. So hopefully you guys got that re-entry on 75. Nothing broke below at all. And this thing is still running. And guys, I'm going to send you this to the free FX group here. Get above here. Let's watch and see. Okay, so guys, got about 3 minutes till 9:20. All right. So let's just watch and see how we're going to actually get the closure here of this 9:15 candle here. Okay. Okay, so nice rejection coming in here. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Okay, nice little sell here coming in. Okay, guys, I'm in on that Nasdaq. It's kind of bounced off multiple positions at break even for me. I'm going to look to close this in terms of the buys. Okay, and then we'll go from there. We'll move on probably from market open. All right. And you can see why, guys, right back at break even yet again. I'm not looking to mess around with this. I don't want to just get caught for market open, guys, in about 12 minutes. Am I still on buying Nasdaq? No, guys, I closed. I don't want to be caught in these indice pushes if they're gonna, go either way. I'm in on these gold opportunities here that I told you about. Okay. So here we go, guys. About 10 more minutes. All right. Let's just watch and see how we're gonna get these moves. Let's take a look at that oil trade for a sec. Gold got pushed down. Okay, you can see US 30 is pushing down as well. And you can see oil tap from that 90, okay, 90.01 back down to that 89, okay. That was the drop here. This was the original trade idea sent, guys, so I don't know if you understand. There's layered sells here, okay. So let's just watch and see. But that was a big move on gold, guys. Nice distended M pattern. If you guys see, there's a little bit of divergent play here. So this is why, kind of look for the sells at that 90 area. All right, you can see here, price is starting to push up. A lot of FOMO buying here. And then you can see that RSI. If you use RSI, guys, I used it for some divergence here. It's starting to cool off. Okay, and then you can see that once it crossed below the overbought condition here, it started to sell off. All right, and that's what happened, leading to that big drop off, guys. Okay. Did anyone grab that oil trade? I know a lot of people probably did. Just want to see if anyone actually did. Some people's accounts may not be able to handle oil. I've heard from the MFF that it's, their spreads are high and stuff like that. But there's also everyone else does decent spreads on oil from what I've heard. Okay. Am I teaching my trading system live? I'm just showing you an overbought and oversold divergent play condition here. That's all that is. So yeah, that's what it. Okay, you can see that US 30 is still holding here. Okay, gold is still holding. Beautiful move on gold still. All right, Nasdaq is still getting a little bit of that push here. It's still holding here, but they're testing that level a bunch of times, that's what I don't like. Okay. They're holding it, which is a nice sign here, but again, you can see that they're trying to push this thing right back down. Okay. Okay, so there's Nasdaq. Would have been a nice little buy opportunity for me here, but again, you can see it started to push up right into that flag. Okay, it's almost as engulfed as previous candle, but we're going to watch and see how market opens going to lead in about 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes until 9:25, and then we'll get everything set up on US 30 as well. Okay. G was a big move today, guys. Nice big opportunity here. Let's take a look at the DXY. They're still holding it down. Okay, they haven't got it to the low yet at 106. Okay, goldie's pushing back down, trying to get a little bit of rejection there. Okay, it's not letting it break above that 7.7. Okay, you can see it's wicked down a bunch of times here. 1, 2, third attempt. Still holding strong. Okay, you can still see we have a nice little trend here forming on gold. I'm going to erase this, guys, just so we can get out. No, guys, the TFT doesn't have it. Okay, so that's why, like I said, we give you guys a couple options, but they have good spreads for everything else. All right, they have good spreads for everything else. Okay, see what I mean about US 30, guys? Finding that break of structure here. I bet you Nasdaq's going to follow. Yep, there we go. So you can see, guys, that's why I probably exited. Big dump on oil, guys. Oil was the play of the day. Oh, guys, that's the second trade idea, that 89. There we go. There we go, guys. Original 80. We had an 89 here, and it's dropping even further, guys. So this was the original. Remember I told you I had two. This was the original selling oil, and it shot right up here, guys. It shot right up. We didn't have anything rejection. I sent it right after here. Okay, you can see nothing really tapped it until now. That big M pattern here, continuation. What a move, guys. Oil has some crazy moves. Like, we're talking big volatile moves here, guys. If you guys can trade it, you know, because I understand that it's not always on, you know, funded trader, FTMO, you know, MFF, different things like that. So if you can trade it, guys, just understand that it's a beast of a move here. Like, oil, guys, has just been probably the most consistent thing for us. And it's still selling off here, guys. Wow. Okay, what time is it? 9:26 here. Oil is kind of for the group, guys. Honestly, we kind of save all our major stuff. We just kind of show you how it works, and this is the system that we have, all right, kind of set up here. So all right, guys, let's get looking at US 30 here for a sec. let's get ready to rock, guys. Here we're going to do focus on US 30 coming in. Okay, so we can see we're in that little bit of a trap here. Nice resistance coming in. Okay, bouncing out of that overall supply. So we had a nice sell coming from up here, pure sell-off. Nothing has kind of retested that area here at 33925 and then around here. Okay, so now, guys, you can see we're still continuing. If we break this 15-minute structure, let's take a look on the hourly. What we have that nice impulsive break to maybe get down to here if we're going to have that sell-off. Okay, you can see that we're right at that 50 line. Price can hold here. We're in a little bit of a buy structure. 2-3 attempts to break that 15-minute. If we do break, guys, we can probably get back down to that 33800. Okay, so let's just watch and see how this is going to move. Got about 1 minute left here. Okay, so if we do break this level, okay, you can see that this might be a nice continuation to the downside. All right, we're looking right here. Okay, that is a level of 33835. Okay, if not, we're going to pick up some volume here and get back up to the general area 33920. Okay, so let's just watch and see. If it pumps up bullish, guys, then just let it do its thing here. Here's the new candle, guys, 8:30 as leading in. This is now 9:30, okay? You can see it's pushing up, guys. Nice volume. Okay, nothing breaking kind of below here. You can see the resistance level, double bottom, starting to really push. Okay, so we're going to watch and see how this is going to move. I'm not going to keep that right there. All right, I'm looking for more of a sell opportunity. Okay, maybe around in this general area. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 33925. Let's watch and see, guys. Nice big move here. Okay, so there's 33925, guys. Let's watch right around this structure right here, okay? Might get a nice little impulsive push. Okay, that's a big volume-based candle here. Let this thing pump through. Okay, so if we break below this 33925 here, guys, I think it's still going to probably push. Okay, I think it's probably going to push up. Okay, so let's just watch and see here. So if we push, might get a continuation. This is what we're looking for if it's going to sell off. Okay, something like that. If not, this thing's just going to fly. Okay, but let's watch and see how it's going to move. Okay, big impulsive break here. All right, big movement, guys. Nice double bottom coming in. Okay, it's still pushing up. Everything is pushing up here, guys. You can see we have a move on gold here, and Nasdaq is pushing too. Get down for that order block. You can see it's selling off here, guys. That's why I closed my Nasdaq buy. Okay, US 30 is having its continuation. Okay, volume, guys. Here we go. Okay, volume push. Okay, nice double bottom here. Now we're coming back to that resistance. Let's see what we're looking on the hourly. Okay, so here we go, guys. 1 minute has gone past. We have about just under 2 minutes here now, okay? Okay, so a lot of erratic behavior here. Not reverse cup and handle pattern. That was just a double bottom here, guys. Nice big impulsive break. Oh, guys, we're not even done. We haven't even taken anything yet. We're just watching. I don't know, Elaine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm waiting for this candle to close. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, we've got about just under 34 seconds. Let it do its thing here, guys. That's going to be moved over. I think I tapped that. Let's go to 33950. Okay. Just under 30 seconds, guys. Let's watch and see. Okay, so guys, here's the new candle opening up. Let's watch and see what kind of volume we're going to get out of this. Okay, so nothing just yet, guys. A lot of impulsiveness. All right. So yesterday we were done within one candle. Today it might be a little bit more, guys. Okay, there's a lot of volume pumping in here, guys. There's a lot of volume. You can see that big long wick, a lot of rejection coming in. If they don't get near here, then leave it alone. We'll watch and see here, but you can see the wick to the left, guys, and then you have another long wick coming in. Okay, so there's a lot of volume in terms of buying here, guys. You can see even if we go to, let's go take a look at Nasdaq. You can see that gold is still holding here, guys, from that 75. So let's take a peek what we got going on here on gold. Okay, looking very good. 75 here. We'll go right back to US 30 in a second. So gold is looking promising. Had a nice resistance here, still holding. Look at that choppy session though. Okay, you can see that Nasdaq starting to sell off, still holding below. Okay, this is why I told you guys look for some closes here. Okay, everything is starting to rise. US 30 is actually filling bullish. Okay, you can see that Nasdaq is dropping here hard. Okay, let's take a look. You can see GU's pushing up. Okay, Nasdaq selling off. Gold is still holding. and US 30 is in that limbo dance right now, okay? So let it do its thing. It's very different, guys. So one of them is going to come to correlation. Is everything going to be bullish here, or the index is going to start to sell off? That's what we got to wait and see for. Okay, it's all going to deal with that hourly resistance coming in at that 33990. Okay, and if you look on the 15-minute, let's take a look here. That's what we got. Tapping that wick to the left. Okay, are we over? We're not really overbought yet. It's still just, underneath. But look at that big move, guys, coming from that overall 33835, and you can see a lot of resistance coming in here. Okay, even to the left, guys. Okay, even to the left, you can see there's a little bit of selling starting to happen here. Okay. Okay, so 20 seconds here, guys. You can see it's a bit of a spinning top candle. Okay, so here's the new open here, guys. Here's that new 5-minute open, 939 coming into 940. Okay, so remember Tuesdays, I did mention, can be a bit of head fake days, guys. This is why if you didn't catch that big bull move, now you're kind of in limbo here. All right. You're gonna stay till probably around 9:45, guys. Another 5 minutes. I want to see how this candle is gonna close. Okay, so you can see now that they're not letting it push above that supply, and they're not letting it drop. It's in that indecision area right now, guys. Okay, it's in that indecision area. Where to keep your stop loss, guys? Well, we haven't really made it down there to that 33925 yet. So if we do make it down, then you can adjust your stop loss. But for now, just wait and see if we even get down there, right? You know what I mean? Okay, so let's take a look at Nasdaq here. This is a lot of volume on US 30. Let's see if Nasdaq is starting to pick up some buyers here. Okay. Gold is still pushing here, guys, trying to break through. Okay, Nasdaq is getting a little. Oh, guys, this is too choppy for me here. Ay. Look at Nas. Everything is just chop. Gold was actually probably one of the best moves coming off from that 7.5. You can see it's pushing up. All right. You can see Nasdaq is just a little wick. US 30 is still a little wick here too. All right. Just going to watch and see. Okay, so we're gonna trap this here. Let me just move to the left, take a peek. Don't really need this level here. That was once beforehand. All right. Oh yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Oh. See, now we just need to see if this support level is going to hold. If this doesn't, then, you know, I don't know if we're going to get that continuation sell here. See, guys, what I mean? They're starting to get a little bit more buyers coming in here. I still think they can push it down, but, you know, let's watch and see how this candle closes. It's going to be the 945. All right, let's take a look, guys, at news real quick. Okay, there's nothing really at 10. Okay, just at 10 p.m. tonight. So this is going to be 9:45, guys. The last 15 minute on the hourly. Okay, so let's just watch and see how this is going to move. Every time we leave the stream, guys, there's always some bigger moves. Like yesterday, US 30 buy ran like it was like 300 pips all day, and we only caught like 40 of it. You know, so I just want to maybe see how this is going to make its move here, coming in, maybe at 9:45. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to stay till probably the candle close here. Just want to see, guys. Okay, gold sold off here, guys. Wow, that's a big rejection coming in at the hourly. Okay, right back down to that 75. Nasdaq is trying to find some support here. Oh, let's see, guys. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so really, really choppy. Okay, this is the overall big bullish move was fantastic, like we talked about before, but now it's in that consolidation kind of chop session move. Okay, so if you guys are not comfortable with this, you don't need to really trade it anymore. You can leave it for what it is. If you want to stay in trade, we'll be staying till probably about 950, 955. Nasdaq's Chop City, guys. I did tell you on Tuesdays, like Tuesdays are some of the worst market open times. So now you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like again, the big bull move right up the beginning is fantastic, but a lot of people maybe they didn't get that. You know, I did not take that trade. I did not take this big bullish candlestick right here. I left it alone. All right, so now it's just like, are we waiting to have that continuation, or is it just going to hold this level here? And which makes sense it would, because this was previous resistance. Okay, and then start to walk back up. Okay, it's just the way it is. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. There's nothing to deal with stressing over this, okay? And we move on and we can trade tomorrow, right? That's the only thing. Yeah, I'm still looking to take a trade though. I am personally, but I want to see if we're going to get a closure below this 2.5 mark. Now this is still selling, guys. Now you can see why I exited the buys. She's dropping, guys. Oh, there goes Nasdaq. She gone, guys. She's gone hard. Fly, baby, fly. Now, do you guys see right here why I exited the buys? Okay. Oh, there we go, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, let's see if we can get that drop. Oh, come on, just tap the TP. She's trying, guys. She's trying to dump here. Look at that. Big potential sell here coming down. Let's see if we can get that close below. They're not letting it drop just yet, guys. So you can see how they came in there, grabbed some money, grabbed some liquidity here. This is where all the once accumulation were. Push, accumulation, distribution, and then the same thing here. They pushed it back down. So watch and see right here, guys. If you guys are in on this, okay, you waited a little bit on impulse. I wanted to see a little bit of closure below, all right? But again, it's just a wick, okay? But they made a low with this wick, okay? Wick low here, wick low here, wick low here. So I really would like to see them start to close this below this area, all right? It's a key area, 0.33925, okay? So why they're not correlated, I don't know, guys. It's generally on Tuesdays. I've witnessed this multiple times here. You know, everything is kind of disastrous on some Tuesdays. You know what I mean? So, but again, I did warn you guys at the beginning. If this thing is going to pick up volume here, don't let these things run. Okay, you can see it's pushing right back to break even now, almost. Okay. And if you guys entered on the impulse here, which you shouldn't have, right? If you're just selling on random, then you know what I mean, you can see that it is starting to ride back up, okay? My suggestion would be give yourself a stop loss of up here, because again, market open, use smaller lot sizes, okay? So this shouldn't be too much of an impactful, trade, even if you grab the sell, okay? But you can see what happened here. It pushed it right back in here, where this was originally a lot of pending orders. I guarantee it, you can see on the heat map here that price is starting to accumulate, where a lot of buyers are starting to happen. Why? Because look, pushed up here, buys here, accumulation. We sold off here, but then the buyers are starting to step in again. And you can look to the left and previous, a lot of buys step in here. You can look over here, here, here. So we know that they're happening, okay? It's just not much can happen. So a little bit of a wick down here. The best buy opportunity, guys, was this impulsiveness right here. Boom. Okay, I do still think, okay, that this thing might be able to push back down. But again, it's going to take probably less for a little bit of a bullish ride here. Let's see if Nasdaq is correlated. No, Nasdaq is still getting a little bit of a push up, but a little bit of a push down here. You can see that gold starting to hold at that 774.50 area. Okay, and then you can see US 30 is getting a little bit of indecision right now. All right. So guys, that's about it here. You know, I don't want to sit here wasting time for anyone. Let's watch and see here. Keep that level 33925. Okay. If you want to know the truth, the Discord trade idea was sent up here 33950. Okay, and it did drop about 37 pips. Okay, this was just going to be the secondary continuation. All right, but again, you can see it's pushing right back around break even now. Okay, so with that being said, guys, let's end the stream here. I don't really want to work around this chop session here. I guess at 10 o'clock, you'll probably see, you know, more of a bigger move here. It's the new hourly. All right, so just keep that in mind, but keep that 33925 general area in the back of your head, okay? Even if you don't pull the trigger, you know, it's good to just have that and check on your chart just to see what we're looking for, okay? So, guys, that being said, have a great day, you know what I mean? Tuesdays, a little bit shitty here, but Wednesdays will be a lot better, I can almost guarantee you, okay? So, God bless, guys. We'll resume tomorrow, same time, same channel, and we'll go from there, all right? Peace, guys. Later.